super special shout out to all my awesome tier 3 members and patrons, Riptide, Anik D, Z Wanderer, Matthew Hall, Charlene Kelly, Yoshika Bay, and Medlo for the amazing support. Hey guys, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls mod. So I have gotten a request from a ton of you guys already, and I agree. I'm going to be turning off Feral Sense. Now this might be an unpopular decision. I hope you guys don't stop watching the series because of this, because I'm still going to be taking chances, still going to be taking on zombies. It's just, I've noticed from the past Horde that especially the incubi and ferals and stuff, remember feral zombies already technically have feral sense because they can hear and see you from a distance, right? I wonder if feral sense makes feral zombies even more feral and they know exactly where you are. Because basically what happened during last Horde is a ton of the incubi demons and even just demonic demons kept vomiting at my walls where I was standing. They couldn't see me, they just knew exactly where I was, so they were vomiting straight at that spot the whole time. So, yeah, I'm guessing it has to do with feral sense because it didn't happen in Alpha 19, and at Alpha 20, all of a sudden, they always know. I know in Alpha 19, the succubi demons had that problem, where they'd vomit at the roof of my buildings. But they always glitch through roofs, so I just took that as normal. But, yeah. So we're just going to turn feral sense off now. If we see it's too easy or it gets boring, whatever, we'll turn back on. But at this stage, guys, we're so far in the game, it's just becoming annoying. If I see a wandering horde, I'm still going to take them on. I'm not going to ignore them. But this is also just to help us from the damn screamers. Because a screamer can be 30 blocks away and scream because it knows exactly where you are. And that's the problem right now. So I'm not scared to admit that feral sense has kicked my ass. It's just, it's way too OP when the screamers know exactly where you are without even seeing you. The screamer during the last horde that screamed and caused all those other zombies to spawn didn't see me. It just knew exactly where I was, so it screamed. So I want to make sure a screamer needs to be able to see me before it screams, especially in Darkest Falls. For those of you that don't know Darkest Falls very well, basically screamers from day one have a chance of spawning some really nasty stuff, like radiated ferals and stuff like that, and especially when you don't have anything that's bad. Late game like this, they spawn giant demolishers, incubi demons, demonic zombies, just normal behemoths. It spawns the biggest of the baddest of the zombies at the moment, and I can't afford that to happen every single time, because we're just going to end up wasting all our ammo before even Horde Night appears. I'm actually considering, I'm going to make a poll, guys, because the next series for Darkest Falls, the season 2, I'm going to start with the Survivalists again, so we have the watch. Second class is going to be the farm, so we can actually make our own farm. And then I actually want to get from you guys, do I play with feral sense on, feral sense off? Because I'm actually thinking of not even doing Horde Nights in season 2. Just having a ton of wandering zombies all the time interfering with us and stuff, that should also give us a little bit of a challenge. Okay, before I forget, let me just quickly make this thing. Wood, cloth, plant. Wood, cloth we bought last time. Plant fibers as well. Hopefully you guys don't hear my mom and dad. Tomorrow is the public holiday, Wednesday. And they decided they are going to watch movies today. So they are blaring the music in the next room. What if I should make 2? It probably doesn't matter how many you make. One should keep the chunk alive, but I like a little bit of symmetry going there. Okay, so what I also need to do, I'm going to start using these because they take less damage. And I also need to go and make sure that I have a spot for this so we can repair our tools and stuff during Horde Night as well. Although, so far, none of my guns have broken due to Horde Night. So as long as I make sure before Horde Night everything's cool, then yeah, we don't have to worry. I know there's one skill over here from one of these that actually reduces the amount of damage your weapons and stuff take. Well maintained, this one. Your weapons degrade 50% slower. So basically, since we have this skill, we don't need to even have the laser workbench with us. Okay, anyways, I need to go place this down. We're going to work on the horde base a little bit today. Guys, I have decided to go against the 0.025 poles. Biggest reason being is I've never tested it before, so I have no idea how it works properly. But another reason for it being is if there's any chance of the zombies not making it to me because of the poles. Because look how thin this is. For them to walk over this, they're going to fall down 99% of the time before getting to me. I don't want a cheese base. Now, some of you might feel that my current bases are a little bit of cheese, or a little bit cheesy, but I don't think so. Let me just see if there's enough water over here. Yeah. My current bases, all of the bases allow the zombies to make it to me. I used to have bases. Let me just do it with wood so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. I used to have bases that worked like this. So we had to have the quarter block, And this I feel is cheesing it. That's why I'm not doing this anymore. We usually had bases. Okay, that was a misplace. That went like this. Which side? Okay, this side. Then it went like... Come on. It needs to go on the top. Yeah, there you go. Like this. And then it went like this again. Come on. I hate it when I missed rotated. There you go. So basically these floated. That I feel is cheesing it. So now I make sure that the zombies, because this is still enough for zombies to make it over. Especially in Darkest Falls, where the zombies are tougher and stronger and just way more powerful. They make it over that easily. So I do shock them, and I do make... That's the only reason it's a little bit cheesy, is because of the fact that I shock them as they jump that, so they don't always make it over. But they can make it over. Even the poles that I use, it's thick enough for them to walk on, so it's not too cheesy. They fall down, and then it's not enough to land on with their bodies, and then they fall down. So when you look at it like that, I feel like my bases at the moment are really good. They're not cheese at all. But I want to make sure... I think that with other poles, the zombies are more likely to fall down. And I don't want that. I don't want them falling down and then... Yeah, they just aggro on the bases on the bottom of here. They need to be able to make it to me easy. Now, I wanted... Since I'm not going to be using the poles in those poles anymore, to make this a 1x1. But then I remembered at the old base during Horde night, with a 1 wide, because I think we used this one. Centered... I think it was this one. Yeah. We used... Let me go for advanced. This, right? Like so. So the zombies have to walk on this. It's almost like a tightrope, but they can walk on it. We used that, and it was a 1x1. But the problem was, because the zombies are standing in a line to get to me, and they're pushing each other, they ragdoll a lot easier. And zombies that ragdoll can fit through these holes over here. That's our biggest problem right now. When they ragdoll, their bodies glitch through the blocks, and then they're on our side. And that Demolisher, he actually, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't break any blocks. He fell through, and then the behemoth behind he broke the blocks. So what I want to do is, we're still going to be using poles, but we're going to be using the inside normal poles like this. And just go for advanced again. And we're going to be putting it next to each other. So they will be able to stand a little bit next to each, not all the way next to each other, but there's a little bit more time to place to stand. Now, for those who don't know, in Alpha 20, zombies don't walk on the pole anymore. They walk more or less over here. So that's why sometimes the poles can be a little bit cheesy, because they slide off the poles. Even if I put 2 poles next to each other, one on this side over here, in Alpha 19, they used to walk in the middle of this. And I loved using this defense. But now, even, they walk over here. So they're still not going to be pushing each other. They're going to be able to stand next to each other. Them standing next to each other might push each other off, so that's awesome. And they're not as likely to push each other through the blocks over here. So that's going to be awesome. Not having to worry about zombies constantly glitching through blocks and getting to us where they shouldn't have been able to get to us. Okay, I should probably just do this. Let me just make a full block. I don't want zombies interfering with me while I'm down on the floor. At least this way, I'm going to see the wood break before anything else. Boom. I was actually considering using the wedge blocks. But I actually had a problem in the past where the zombies didn't want to walk over the wedge tips. If I could find a wedge tip as thin as this, like it ends there and goes there, I think there is one. If you go for this, I think it's this one, right? No, it's still thicker. Basically, this is a quarter block's thickness. I want one that's as thick as a pole. I wonder if there is such a one. But basically, I want to put that upside down. No. Yeah, like that. But it has to be as thin as a pole, because then it's more likely for if a zombie falls down on its back, like you knock it down, it slides off. If it's just a normal, what do you call it, ram block or this kind of wedge, sometimes even though a zombie falls down, they still, it's like they're landing on a full block, they stay there. I want to make sure that if we knock zombies down, they do fall down, and it takes them a while to recover from it. We need to think of how we're going to survive Horde Night at the moment. Also, I wanted to use a defense where we use doors over here. Well, technically now that I'm doing a 2-way like this, I should have used it. The defense I wanted to do, guys, is I want to place a powered door over here and a powered door over there. So if there's demolishers and stuff and you can't kill them and they're busy breaking blocks, you step on a pressure plate, those doors open up and the zombies fall through. That's so weird. There's a zombie right there and it's not seeing me. With Feral's Dance on, that zombie would have been coming closer to us already. That's so nice. Now we can just focus a little bit on building and getting our base in order. Okay, so what I'm also going to do, I want to go for, not the wedge. Oh yeah, I was about to say, is there other wedges as well? Like, I want a very sharp wedge, but I don't think there is such one. Anyways, okay, so what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for a normal block. It needs to be a pole thickness like this, pole plate, but it needs to be a little bit thicker. So it needs to go from a pole to a half or quarter block, but I don't think there is such thing. Basically, I want this shape. I want this shape, but it mustn't be exactly, it must go from that to like a wedge. But I don't think there is such a shape in the game at the moment. It's funny, with all the shapes they've added, there's still some shapes in the game that's just not here. Let me see if I go over here. It's almost like this that I need. Can this be considered? Yeah, okay, I can use this one. Okay, it's not exactly what I want because I need it to be a pole thickness. Basically, what I want to do is I want to turn it like this. Advanced. No, 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 no. Yeah, it needs to be like this, but as thick as the pole, and then it needs to start coming in. I'm still going to use this one because it works nicely for me. It's a full block, right? Yeah, and then the walls need to be nice and thick. This time around, we're not going to go for thin walls. We're going to go for nice, thick walls. Even if the zombies vomit at me, I don't want them exploding my walls anymore. This last horde just showed me the zombies just do way too much damage sometimes. What I could do is expand the floor a bit. Remember, titanium is very, very tough. And then also over here in the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, what I can do is I can use the other pole, the very, very thin one, to create ourselves a nice pillar in the middle to help support the weight. So we do that, do this, and do this. See how nice and thin this is, but it's 4 blocks. So even when zombies break one, they have to break all 4 for the structural integrity to wane. But with this pole over here, we wouldn't have to worry too much. I'm just going to make also sure that we can actually place other stuff over here as well. Basically, I can go out a little bit and make the dome-shaped kind of building. And then this in the middle will help keep everything in place. So easy to misplace a block. Especially when it's as thin as this. Aiming with this, having the exact right rotation to place stuff is sometimes very annoying. It's harder than... It's like my mouse is super sensitive, and it's harder than having to connect electric fence posts. And if I misplace a block with titanium, oh, it takes forever to break. I already broke the other poles like this we had over here, and that took forever. Now with this many poles placed, I'm not even going to try and break that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4. Now we can put a roof on top of this. I want to have it high enough so we can see the behemoths and stuff when they stand up. I don't like it when they crawl like that. It's creepy. Oh yeah, the higher the roof, I think I'm going to go a little bit higher as well. The higher the roof, the less we have to worry about succubi and stuff. Because we'll be able to see them from a little bit more of a distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to go copy shape, copy rotation. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right rotation. Do this. Copy shape, copy rotation, copy rotation. And on top of this, we place a full block. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder if I can reach copy rotation. That should be the right rotation right now. This way, the succubi and stuff are going to have to fly through a lot to get to us. And I'm actually thinking of having turrets pointed inwards like this, but like a whole wall of turrets. So when a succubus gets through, we can shoot it with a laser tech, and then the turrets will kill the succubi for us. We don't have to worry too much about it. Because it's so annoying having to focus on the succubi above us and the zombies in front of us. But if the zombies get, or the succubi at least get handled for us, that's going to be awesome. And this is difficult. The pinpoint accuracy you need for this. Copy rotation. Look how thin this is. You can barely rotate it properly. Damn. As soon as it's not red, then I know, okay, it's the right block. Other than that, you don't know where to place. Okay, just do that. Do this. I'm going to make sure that this is at least full blocks, and the rest I'm going to make bars. So I want to be able to see the succubi. It's so nice just having zombies walk by and you don't have to worry about killing every single one of them. Okay, so what I can do now is I can go a little bit out. I don't want to make the base too wide because you also have to think of... I wonder if I shouldn't just keep it as wide as it is. And then I could still place something at the back of here to help protect me from if zombies break through. The reason for that being is if I make it too wide, remember, we still have to add the stairs and the fences on the side. So I don't want to have a repeat of the other base of zombies being too close to us and being able to damage the walls. This room, even if it's compact, it should do the trick. That's if we do it right. I want to make sure that we get everything right in this base. I think the other base would have been able to survive one more Horde night, or a few more, if I actually made everything titanium. Because as you guys know, it wasn't even steel, it was just concrete and was being broken. And if I place titanium, I think when zombies vomit and explode and stuff, the explosions don't really go through titanium as it does concrete. I'm actually thinking of making the same kind of defense I had on the other base, where we can walk out through a little bit of a hole and see zombies. But this I'm going to be using the .025 poles to be able to just throw Molotovs and shoot rockets and stuff better. Because a few times in other defense, when I shot stuff or threw stuff at zombies, it ended up... Oh, that was a misplace. It ended up hitting the pole and exploding in my face. Oh, that's not really a misplace. I want to make sure the walls are completely covered. If the walls are just a little bit open, then the zombies from outside will be able to see us. The only thing that needs to be open is where we see the zombies, and then obviously also the... Actually, we're seeing animals. The roof, because we want to be able to see the succubi demons. Remember, guys, succubi demons, I think they've been fixed, where they don't really glitch through the walls anymore. They have to break a hole, and then they start glitching through stuff again. Because in the last Horde, they only really were a problem for me when they started breaking stuff. Okay, so I could have a hole over here and a hole over here, but I don't want the zombies from that side being able to see me when I go through and look to the right. On this defense, for those of you wondering, I'm going to actually have two ways up to me, that side and that side. And then I'm going to make sure that they can only access those ramps, those entrances, from the inside of here. Where they fall down, they run up, and then they turn, and then, yeah, that's how it's just going to work. I just hope that the way I design it, the zombies won't be able to get away from me too easily. I could do this. So then on this side, there's going to be a little bit of a chamber we can just look out and throw at the stairs and stuff. I want the stairs to be right there. But only stairs there and only stairs there. There mustn't be a pyramid or anything where zombies can come up from the other side. I need to always be able to see where the zombies are coming from. With this much titanium, guys, if this base fails, then I don't know anymore. The amount of resources that I had to collect just to make this base right now, if this fails, I'm going to be so sad. Technically, you should have, especially if you have your electric fence post completely blocked off, so zombies can't get to it or explode under it. Technically, I need to have a door over here, so I can just go and fix the electric traps and stuff, even during Horde nights. You need to be able to quickly get in there, and as long as there's a door connected to the entrance over here, the zombies should still path correctly. I'm actually rather curious to see whether the zombies still vomit at the walls or not. Okay, now, what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to actually place double bars. So, I'm going to add one more layer over here. This way, we might be able to trap the succubi in between the bars. Although, like I said, sometimes they still glitch through, so I have no idea how these succubi really work. But hopefully by doing it like this, we actually manage to fix the problem with them. Okay, I still need to make a hole out so I can get out. Although, we could technically just make sure that we can use this as an in and out. Like have a hatch with a ladder or something that we can climb up. Because at the moment, I don't think we'll be able to climb out over... Can we? I jump and go... No, I can get stuck over here, but I can't jump through. These look like it's a one block or hole, whatever. But I can't get through or crawl through at all. I can get stuck in the block, but that's about it. I need to decide, am I going to have something on the roof? I think we should always have an escape hatch, right? I think I'm going to make two. I'm going to make one on this side. The reason being is, look what happened last Horde. If I didn't have that escape route, we would have died instantly. So I'll do this. It has to be touching the floor, so if you go on the roof, the zombies don't think you've abandoned them. If the ladder is not touching the floor and you stand on the roof, the zombies will start going for the pillar because there's no pathway to you. And they feel that breaking in the building is going to be the best way to get to you. Okay, so now we go for bars. No, it's under this shape bar. We're going to turn it facing down. Like so. I just hope I do this right. If this design does not work, then I don't know what's going to work anymore. I want to see what other kinds of spikes there are as well. Because I know that in Alpha 19 where I had problems with the succubi being able to glitch through blocks. Oh, come on, why did I do that? Ah, damn it. Where I had problems with them glitching through blocks, when I had spikes on the roof, they had to break through the spikes first. It's like when they take damage, they can't glitch through. So that was kind of cool. Okay, so now that's in over there. I want to do the same on this block. I mean, I hope I really don't misplace again. It's so damn expensive, these blocks, that when you misplace it like that, even just one block, I cringe at the fact that it's so much resources being wasted. Ooh, I almost clicked. Ooh, I almost placed that down. Technically, I should be able... Oh, no, it's too short. I was about to say, we should be able to just look up and place, because there is another block on top of it. It's so much easier if you just have... Because I was actually looking for the white block. But if you just place it like this against the one that you already placed on the roof, it does the trick. And we placed that side, that side. Now, what I could do, I actually wanted to place an upside down one over here, facing up. But since I placed this already, I can just well place one more. This way, we should ensure that the succubi can't get to us at all. This thing is now a really hunk of metal, just... Damn, there's a ton of resources in this. I need to add stairs as soon as possible as well, because I actually hear the zombies breaking, or rather trying to hit the blocks down below. At least if a wandering horde comes now, I'll have a little bit more protection. I'll be able to take them on a little bit better. Okay, and then this, I want to make sure they don't come from the sides. Copy rotation. Guys, remember, since this is a last block, it doesn't matter that much. But if you use wood, make sure if you use a different shape, that you go and copy rotation again. Because if you go through all the upgrade stages, sometimes it turns the design upside down. So there's every now and then a block that doesn't look right. Look at this. Multiple layers. That looks cool, cool, cool. Okay. So I need to decide what I'm going to do here. I don't want zombies being able to see me from there. Luckily, titanium is very strong. So I can basically make a walkway going out, up, and then connecting to the roof. And the zombie should still pass to me because this is where I'm standing. I'm not standing on the roof. Let me just quickly go take care of this zombie. Boom. I'm actually waiting for a wandering horde to come by. It's been a while since I've actually seen one, so I'm kind of nervous at the moment. Okay, so we're going to have a titanium blade trap on this side and a titanium blade trap on this side. I need to still go make them and then decide where I'm going to position them before placing them. But I actually want one on the bottom block of here and one on the fourth block for the behemoths and the demolishers and stuff. Remember, blade traps cannot set off demolishers. But the reason I want it on the first and the fourth block is because even behemoths are nice and tall, right? They're so strong that sometimes when trying to hit me, they hit the blade traps next to them. So I want to make sure that the blade trap is at foot level so they can't hit it, and at head level so they're not as likely to hit it hitting down at me. I hope that's the way it works, otherwise that's gonna suck. I think we should actually have enough resources to quickly make that. What kind of spikes do we have? If I can make steel or titanium spikes... Just iron. It's a shame that there's only iron spikes. That would be cool if you can actually like titanium spikes or steel spikes or something. Okay, now that we have this buggy, look how fast it is. Oh, I love this. I regret not making it faster, but unfortunately you have to have the mechanic mastery to be able to make the buggy. Okay, so the plants are growing, but some of them seem to be stuck. So I don't know. It feels like since the wall is open, they should still grow. But I might just have to put some grow lights over here. Let me just see. Is there only one design for them? Yeah. It's a shame they look like this, though. And it's under Master Farmer. Ooh, we don't have the skill points for that right now. I might just have to make a scream of... Oh, they're growing. They're growing. You know what might be the problem? Not the light and the water and stuff, but the fact that the horde base might be in a different chunk. Even though it's so close, since I'm so close, it should still grow. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do then is... where do I put this? I do the... It doesn't show which way it's going to rotate. It's just a wooden block. I love mine's broken because I didn't restart the game and I just updated on the old alpha. I don't know if they're going to grow into scarecrows or if that's just how they're supposed to look. But basically, I also just... Ooh, made a mistake over here. I placed that one over here and this one a little bit further. But technically, I had to place that one. I just realized that side still has its roof pieces, but this side doesn't. But hopefully with the scarecrows being over here, the plants will now start to grow again. Because they still say that they're busy growing. They wouldn't say growing if they were bugged. Okay, so what we need to do is make some titanium blade traps and then also grab the electric fence posts. The titanium electric fence posts. Okay, also, I just realized something when we made the laser shotgun, right? We have a different kind of laser weapon that we looted from the labs. Laser M60. We should be able to make level 51 already, right? Reload speed, magazine size, damage. Why only 5.6? That doesn't make sense. Why is the damage so low? Yeah, where's my laser shotgun? I want to see what kind of damage that one does. I can't remember putting it away, but I can't remember where I put it. But no, it's on me. Okay, so this one does... It's not even reloaded, is it? No, it is. But it says 0... Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's 329. It says 330 damage, right? If I were to put ammo in this one, what kind of damage would it show? It's because it's not loaded. There's no ammo in it that it doesn't show any damage. If I can make a level 51 of this, this should also be able to have the armor shredder. Oh. Okay, so... No, but that's only 95 damage. The other one was 230, right? Wait, why is this one all of a sudden 105 damage? It shows one pellet. Wait, what? I'm so confused. When I'm on it like this, it shows that it does 330 damage per shot. But when I'm doing when I have this one in my hand, and I do this, it shows that's the overall damage, 105, and this one's overall damage is 957. Magazine size 90, magazine size 24. So if you look at that, then this one's better because it has to reload less. And if you can put some armor shredders and stuff on this, it might be worth it. Reload speed, it doesn't show, but this one says reload speed 85%. I'm actually thinking, you know, let's just see if I can make it. But I doubt it because we do need some more laser. We do need titanium scrap. So M60. No. How do you spell this one? Laser M60. I love you can't make it. You can only laser rifle. There you go. Laser carbine. Laser shotgun. You can't make the laser M60. This one looks the closest to this one. It's the same thing, isn't it? No, the design is a little bit different. I'm so confused. Can you only loot this one or can you actually make it? It doesn't seem like you can make it because this just says laser carbine, laser rifle, laser shotgun, and then that's it. So if the M60 is rare, then we need to go loot more bunkers and stuff to be able to make it. Let me just see again. Laser. Now, this shows all the options you can make over here. So that means the laser M60 is something you can only loot. Okay, we just took all those pieces out. Okay, I need to decide now. On the one hand, we need more coil ammo, right? But on the other hand, if we can make more laser tech, look how much ammo we have already. If we can solely rely on these, just these, and then use up all our coil rounds when we go looting and have fun like that, that might just do the trick. And then we can use gunpowder. We can take these apart and use the gunpowder for this, and the tips for more coil ammo, if we make more coil ammo. I need to really decide what I'm going to do now, because at the moment, the coil shotgun did really well in the first Horde, but we need like a proper either laser shotgun or laser M60 or something that does a ton of damage. The more damage we can do during these Hordes, the better. But we don't have enough lead, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we need to go to Caitlin. We do still have some pulls left, so I need to start focusing on more on repair kits. We have 39 repair kits. So we need to decide which ones we want to sell, and we need to go sell them. But I want to make sure we first finish this Horde base or get it more or less nice and far, and then we can focus on more ammo and stuff. Because at the moment, we have enough ammo for the next Horde. I want to make sure that we have a Horde base for the next Horde, because we don't have any Horde base at the moment. The other one was so destroyed and the ground around it was so destroyed we can't use it again. What I'm actually thinking of doing this time, I'm going to dig around this base, 3 down and a nice round thing. The bottom layer is going to be concrete. The layer on top of that's going to be steel, and the layer on top of that's going to be titanium. So that if zombies and stuff explode, we don't have to worry too much about holes. But I do want to actually use quarter blocks and stuff, because I want to make sure that if the bags drop through, we can actually loot them. I'm just afraid that zombies get stuck in the quarter blocks, and then we have a problem with that as well. We cannot afford for zombies to get stuck and then they destroy the floor downstairs. We can't see them because we are upstairs. Okay, this is all the water. I could have sworn we had more stuff for food. At this stage, I'm worried. We have 0 food. We have the cans and stuff, but I need to go to the trader and buy better food. Oranges and stuff I want to turn into their own foods. Basically, all we have at the moment are rations. We do have this one, but I want to save that for Horde Night. And other foods, yeah, we don't really have a very big variety. I'm actually surprised at how little food we have at the moment. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna just drink this to fill up. I want to save the water because I'm not mistaken, the water you need to scrap polymers. Boom. Okay, so for now that should be it. Oh, blade traps. That's why I came all the way here. I was like, what was I looking for again? So we need that. We need mechanical, electrical, blade. Titanium blade trap. Okay, we need oil. Ooh, we might not have oil left anymore. Please don't tell me that's the case, because then I'm going to have to go range cars and stuff. Yeah, we don't have oil left anymore. I use it all for repair kits. So what I could do is make some. But I won't be able to make a ton. I could make more cans though, and then with that we just need, please tell me I have oil shale. We don't have enough. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go either range cars or buy them, or buy oil. So what you do is you go over here, you go over there, you just say you want some oil. Yeah, 25. So I can only make 10. That is just not enough right now. Damn it. Okay, so I'm actually regretting the fact that we made so many repair kits, but I need to also go and see which of these are going to be worth selling. I think the weapons is more likely, right? If I can sell weapons for like a ton of cash and just get a ton of resources from Caitlin, that's going to be awesome. But to do that, we need to make sure we sell as much as possible. We're going to have to actually go up. I'm going to go for this trader over there. There's a trader over there. So we're going to take a ton of stuff. Sell it this trader first, then this trader, then our trader. There's a trader over here, and then we go to Caitlin. We want to sell as much stuff first before we do anything. But before we sell, we also need to go for all of these treasure maps. Because if we have all of these treasure maps, then we can actually perhaps get a lot more cash as well. I just realized I need 2 or 4 blade traps. Each blade trap takes 10 oil, so I'm going to first have to go range some cars. I wonder which is better, this one?
I've got it all.
Or... Where are you? This one. Because this says block damage 40. This says block damage 0. But it does do block damage. I think that's just bugged. Because whichever one it is, I need oil right now. So I'm going to have to quickly go wrench a few cars. Okay, guys, I think I'm just going to call the episode here. If you guys like this episode, please like, share with your friends. Wait, what was that just now? Wait, what? That just had the sound of my... That had this sound. Okay, there you go. So yeah, if you guys like this episode, please like and share with your friends. Comments and tips or feedback, leave it down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time for some more Darkness Falls fun. A big thank you to all my members and patrons for your support. To join them in supporting the channel, please click join or the Patreon link in the description down below.